Hello, and welcome to another episode of What the Nerd. Sorry there hasn't been another video lately, basically because of the holidays and because of other personal issues. I haven't really had a chance to do other kinds of videos, but at least I'm trying to keep content coming, right? Right. So, questions, here we go. What female superhero is most deserving of a new movie and why? Supergirl? I mean, as much as I have a special little place in my heart for the 80s Supergirl movie, she definitely deserves a revival. I mean, I'm not biased at all. Of all the Gears of War games, which was your favorite? And what particular part of all three games was the most memorable for you? It may not be exactly what you think, but honestly, there's a part in 2 where you beat this, like, Kraken-looking thing. And honestly, what makes it memorable is the fact that how long it took me to realize what I had to do to beat said stupid Kraken. Let's just say I felt pretty dumb after I figured it out. What nerd do you envy the most? Well, one of the coolest nerd chicks that I know of is definitely Felicia Day. But I wouldn't really say it's so much envy as it is that I wish that she weren't so famous so that we could actually, like, hang out. That would be pretty awesome. Biggest movie disappointment? Sorry, but I can't just narrow it down to one because, well, they're a trilogy of movies. Yeah, you guessed it. Star Wars prequels never should have happened. Would you rather cosplay at San Diego Comic-Con, Wizard World Chicago, or Dragon Con if you could only choose one? Comic-Con! Comic-Con! Comic-Con. Do you ever play Nazi zombies? I may get tarred and feathered for this, but I'm not really a big cutter. However, I did play zombies in Call of Duty Black Ops, and I gotta say, President Kennedy defeating zombies is pretty awesome. Zombies! Would you do a comic book type fan film of Supergirl? If so, which costume would you prefer? I kind of actually already did do a Supergirl fan film, though I don't exactly like to announce that it's still on my YouTube channel because it's really old and a little embarrassing, but it is on there. And no matter what I do as far as Supergirl goes, I will always go with the Michael Turner version of the Supergirl costume. It has a very special place in my heart, and I loved Michael Turner to death. I loved his artwork, and he's the whole reason why I started liking Supergirl again. So, gotta go with Michael Turner. Can't go wrong. Alright, that wraps up this episode of What the Nerd. Remember to send me questions on Formspring, Twitter, here on YouTube, wherever, and I will answer them in the exact same fashion as you saw now.